Today we start new chapter Pythagoras theorem from paper second. Now see the statement of Pythagoras theorem that we already studied in class 9. In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equals to the sum of square of remaining two sides. So here we consider triangle PQR, which is right angle triangle. At Q, angle is 90 degree. So see the figure 2.1. In triangle PQR, angle PQR equals to 90 degree. So PR is the hypotenuse, PQ and this RQ are the adjacent sides. So we write here length of PR square equals to length of PQ square plus length of QR square. So this is length of QR. We will write this as PR square plus PQ square plus QR square. So instead of writing length of PR square, length of PQ square, length of QR square, we directly write PR square plus PQ square plus QR square. The length capital PQ, capital QR, capital PR of triangle PQR can also be shown by the letters small p, small q and small r. So RPQ. With these conversions, referring this figure 2.1, Pythagoras theorem can also be stated as, so PR we write small q, so q square, here PQ we write as small r, and this RQ we write as small p. So this is Pythagoras theorem. So using this theorem we solve the next topic, that is Pythagorean triplet. In triplet of natural numbers, if the square of largest number is equals to the sum of the square of the remaining two numbers, then the triplet is called Pythagorean triplet. Now consider example 11, 60, 61. Now these three numbers, we square each number. So square of 11, 121, square of 60, that is 3600, and square of 61, that is 3721. And if we add the square of small number, so 11 is smaller than 60, 60 is smaller than 61, so the greatest number is 61. So we square the number less than 61 and sum their squares. So 11 square is 121, 60 square is 3600, and square of 61 is 3721. So we add 121 and this 3600, we get 3721, which is the square of 61. So from this we say that these three numbers 11, 60 and 61 are Pythagorean triplets. Therefore 11, 60, 61 is a Pythagorean triplet. So what we conclude from this, the square of the largest number is equals to the sum of square of the other two numbers. This is Pythagorean triplet. So we see problems based on Pythagorean triplet. So we see problem from practice set 2.1. So see the first question. Identify with reason which of the following are Pythagorean triplet. So the first problem is with numbers 3, 5, 4. So we have to check whether these numbers are Pythagorean triplet or not. Identify the numbers which is greatest number. Here greatest number is 5. So we find the sum of square of number which is less than 5. So first we see in LHS we write the square of sum of number less than 5. So the square of 3, that is 9, square of 4 square, that is 16. So 9 plus 16, which is equals to 25. So similarly we find the square of greatest number. So here we represent that by RHS. So 5 square is 25. That means from these two we conclude that LHS equals to RHS. So 3 square plus 4 square equals to 5 square. This is a triplet. Now see second example. Numbers are 4, 9, 12. Here greatest number is 12. So we apply the same procedure. So in LHS we find the square of sum of these number 4 and 9. So the square of 4 square we write here 16. Square of 9 square, that is 81. So after adding we get 97. Now RHS, that is square of 12. Square of 12 is 144. From this LHS and RHS, here LHS is 97, RHS is 144. So from these two we say that 4 square plus 9 square not equals to 12 square. Therefore LHS not equals to RHS. From this we say that these numbers are not Pythagorean triplet. Next example, numbers are 5, 12, 13. So lower number are 5 and 12 and greatest number is 13. So in LHS we find the square of 5 and 12. So 5 square is 25, 12 square is 144. After adding these two numbers we get 169 and we find the square of 13. So square of 13 is 169. So from this we can say LHS and RHS is same. Therefore 5 square plus 12 square equals to 13 square. Thus this is a triplet. Now in fourth example, greatest number is 74. So we first find the sum of square of 24 and 70. So in LHS we find square of 24, that is 576, square of 70, that is 4900. So after adding we get 5476. So we find the square of 74. So square of 74 is 5476. So from these two we say LHS equals to RHS. Therefore 24 square plus 70 square equals to 74 square. This is a triplet. Now in this example 27 is the greatest number. So we first find the square of 10 and 24, and if their sum is equals to the square of 27, then we say that these numbers are triplet. So in LHS we find the square of 10, that is 100, square of 24, that is 576. So after adding we get 676, that is 676. Now RHS, that is square of 27, which is 729. So from this we say that LHS not equals to RHS. That means square of 10 and square of 24, its sum is not equals to the square of 27. Therefore this is not a triplet. Now last example of this question. Now here 61 is the greatest number. So we find the square of 11, square of 60. So after their sum, if we get that sum equals to square of 61, then that number is a triplet. So see here square of 11, square of 60. So square of 11 is 121, square of 60 is 3600. So after adding these two, we get 3721. Therefore RHS equals to, that is square of 61, 3721. So from these two we say LHS equals to RHS, that is 11 square plus 60 square equals to 61 square. Thus this is a triplet. So if you like this video, then like and subscribe this channel for more videos.